Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Deputy Chief Baker stops Will, delivers orders to Luna's target. Tension rippled through Los Angeles like an aftershock as Luna Nozawa's name once again made headlines. Her disappearance, the prison chaos, and the explosive aftermath had left everyone on edge. But behind the scenes, a new threat simmered, ready to ignite. And at the center of it all stood a man who understood danger better than anyone, Deputy Chief Baker. For days, Baker had been carefully piecing together the fractured puzzle of Luna's ordeal. The footage from the prison, the unexplained gaps in the logs, the mysterious messages on Luna's confiscated phone, they all pointed in a chilling direction. Someone had been tracking her movements with clockwork precision. Someone who wasn't finished. And Baker was about to make his move. Will Spencer makes a bold decision. Will Spencer had grown up around power, determination, and the sharp edges of Spencer Publications. Now older and far more aware of the world's unpredictability, he found himself caught up in the Luna case in ways his father didn't expect. When Luna went missing after the ocean accident, Will became obsessed with the search. He pored over online theories, followed updates from Forrester insiders, and couldn't shake the feeling that something was deeply wrong. He respected Luna, admired her talent, her vulnerability, the quiet strength he saw when she interned briefly at Spencer's digital division. And when he discovered that someone had been posing as a Spencer contractor to inquire about Luna's schedule weeks before she vanished, Will didn't wait. He grabbed the file he'd put together and stormed toward the police station. His father, Liam, had already warned him, "Let the professionals handle this. Don't go playing detective, Will." But Will didn't listen. He just didn't expect to be stopped before he even got to the front doors. Deputy Chief Baker steps in. Baker stepped into Will's path like an immovable wall, his tone sharp but steady. "Will Spencer," he said, raising a hand. "Turn around." Will froze. "What?" "I'm trying to help." "You're trying to insert yourself into an active investigation you have no clearance for." Will bristled, clutching the folder tighter. "But the information I found is already in my possession," Baker finished calmly. "And no, you didn't breach any laws. But the person you're digging into? They're dangerous. Very dangerous." Will swallowed hard. "Who is it?" Baker's expression hardened. "That's classified. But I will tell you this, the man behind this operation isn't just after Luna. She was the first target. Not the last." The words chilled Will deeper than he expected. "But why stop me?" Will asked. "If I know something, shouldn't I help?" Baker leaned in, lowering his voice. "Because the person you're trying to track already knows you're looking. They've been watching the Spencer building. Watching you." Will staggered back. "Me? Why?" "Because they think you're the weak link. And I need you out of the crosshairs. Now." The real target is revealed. Baker didn't waste time. He escorted Will into an unmarked sedan waiting at the curb and slid into the backseat with him. The doors locked automatically. Will's pulse kicked into a sprint. "This isn't an arrest," Baker said. "This is protection." Will stared. "So tell me what's going on." Baker ran a hand over his brow, tired but razor-focused. "The man we're after, Marcus Trenton, is a former operative who specializes in identity manipulation, surveillance, and coercion. He's been operating under at least 5 different aliases. 2 months ago, he embedded himself into Luna's life." Will blinked. "How?" "By posing as a volunteer for one of her student design showcases. That's how he accessed her phone, her contacts, her schedule." Will's stomach twisted. "So Luna's fall, her accident. None of that was random." Will exhaled sharply, anger rising. "So where is he now?" "That's what today is about," Baker replied, eyes narrowing. "We have reason to believe Trenton is preparing to strike again. And the message he sent 2 nights ago tells me his next target isn't Luna." The car stopped suddenly in a residential area near the beach. Quiet, affluent, deceptively calm. Will looked at the street sign and froze. "This is Finn and Steffi's neighborhood." Baker nodded grimly. Trenton's message said, "If I can't finish what I started with the girl, I move to the doctor." Will's breath caught. "He's going after Finn." Baker stepped out of the car. "Not on my watch." Baker delivers orders. Finn, still reeling from Luna's accident and the chaos at Forrester and the hospital, answered the door with visible frustration. "Deputy Chief Baker? What now? We're dealing with enough." "This isn't a courtesy call," Baker snapped, stepping inside before Finn could stop him. "Doctor, you need to listen carefully. You and your family are in immediate danger." Steffi's heels clicked across the hardwood as she rushed in. "Danger? From what?" Baker set down a thin dossier on the kitchen island. "From Marcus Trenton, the man who orchestrated Luna's disappearance." Steffi gasped. "So Luna was targeted." "I knew it." Finn lifted the dossier. "And now he's coming after me." "Because you were the first person to contradict the autopsy assumptions on Luna's injuries," Baker said. "You publicly said something wasn't consistent with the accident report. That put you in his line of sight." Steffi touched Finn's arm, fear flickering beneath her determination. "What do we need to do?" she asked. Baker delivered his orders with military precision. The family was to remain inside unless escorted. Kelly and Hayes were to be pulled from school and daycare immediately. Additional patrol units would be stationed outside the Cliff House. Finn was forbidden, by official lap directive, from taking any solo shifts at the hospital. Security cameras had to be replaced within 24 hours. Finn looked at him, stunned. "You're telling me I'm a direct target?" "No," Baker corrected. "I'm telling you, you're the next target." Luna learns the truth. Across town, at her temporary recovery suite, Luna overheard Baker's name echoing down the hall. Poppy and RJ rushed to her side. "Luna," RJ whispered, "Baker's just confirmed it. You weren't the only one Trenton wanted to hurt." Luna, pale but determined, straightened in bed. "Then I need to warn them." RJ squeezed her hand. "You don't have to. Baker's already there." But Luna shook her head, tears rising. "No. They need to hear it from me. Because this isn't over. Not until Marcus is stopped." The stage is set. As night fell over Los Angeles, patrol cars idled outside Finn and Steffi's home. Will Spencer remained under quiet protection. Luna readied herself for the confrontation she'd never wanted. And miles away, in the shadows of a hotel hallway, Marcus Trenton watched the Cliff House through a telescopic lens, a cruel smile forming. Baker's precautions had bought them time, but not safety. The next move belonged to the Predator. And he was already stepping forward. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.